Hello, good morning, and happy Friday. Y'all made it to Friday. You know, I know some of y'all get really excited about Fridays. It's your favorite day of the week, so we're here. So hopefully you got something great planned for the weekend. So I'm not going to be before you long this morning. I just kind of want to finish up along the same lines of what we've been talking about all week. You know, on Wednesday after Valentine's Day, you know, I decided to talk about, you know, not comparing yourself to others, right? And how that's just not a good idea. And then yesterday we talked about, you know, don't try to be someone else because, you know, we don't need two of them. We just need one of you, right? So today's topic goes right along with both of those. And today's topic is, you know, don't seek approval from others. You know, don't live your life based on the approval or the validation of other people, right? You know, there's some people that's always looking for approval. They're always seeking validation. You know, they don't want to make a move unless they think somebody else is gonna give them the thumbs up, right? Unless they think that it's something that someone else is gonna like. If they think it's the popular opinion, you know, and this can become addictive, guys. Like sometimes this is a small example, but this is a good one. You know, how many of you guys sometimes will post something on Facebook and you done went back and checked the post 8 times in 30 seconds to see if anybody liked it? You think the notification button ain't working. It didn't say nobody liked it. Let me just look and see. You know, why? Who cares? If you have something, you know, that you're putting out, that you want to put out, that you think will help people or that is meaningful, who cares if they like it or not? You know, maybe they read it, maybe they didn't, whatever. You know, but we're seeking that approval. We're seeking that validation. We want to get those likes, right? And that happens in real life as well. I mean, that's a social media example, but that happens offline as well. And it happens far too often. All right. I mean, because once you start seeking validation, you're always going to be looking for that in other areas of life as well. When you get ready to make any move, you're going to be like, well, what are the people going to think? Does anybody think this is a good idea? Who cares if they think it's a good idea? You know, I mean, I read a post on Facebook the other day, and a young lady was talking about, you know, sometimes people think that she's weird or whatever, but I loved when I kept reading it and she said that she embraces that because she's going to be her regardless. So if they think that she's weird, cool, whatever, she's still going to be her because that's who she is. And I love that. That was just awesome. And that's the attitude that you need to have, you know, because honestly, if you don't have that attitude, you will lose yourself. You know, just like yesterday, I talked about if you try to be somebody else, you're going to lose yourself, right? If you walk around with a mask on for 6 months, you're going to forget what you look like underneath the mask, you know, because you're going to be walking past the mirror thinking that's really you, and that's not even you. You're going to lose yourself. You know, and there's this quote that I read from Steve Jobs, and he says, don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice, right? So don't let the opinions of others keep you from your destiny. Don't let what everybody else is saying, you know, make you lose your focus from what you need to do and from what you want to do. Those are just opinions. They don't pay your bills. You know, they're not going to, at the end of the day, other people's opinions don't even matter. And most of the time, there's no real reason why they even give an opinion. You know, some people just want to be saying something. Have you ever come across people like that? They just always want to have an opinion. You haven't asked them anything, but they will share. They will share how they feel, regardless of if you want it. You know, and some people just like being negative, you know, and if they feel like that they can't win, they don't want you to win. So they try to talk you out of what it is that you're doing, or they try to tell you that's stupid. They try to make you feel bad so that you'll stop. But at the end of the day, you'll never please everybody. You know, there's always going to be somebody that has something to say about what you're doing, that has some kind of opinion about what you're doing. And you can't let that bother you, and you cannot let that stop you. You have a destiny to fulfill, and you can't let anybody else keep you from that destiny. You just can't do it. You know, so I want to share a really, really super quick story from, I was listening to Joel Osteen the other morning. And he was talking about how there was this man and his grandson and a donkey, and they were walking into town. And so first they started out with the boy on the donkey, and then somebody came by and they were like, man, why is that little boy making that old man walk? You know, that's crazy. So the man gets on the donkey and the boy is walking. So then somebody else comes by and they're like, man, why is that grown man on that donkey making that little boy walk? So then the boy and the grandpa get on the donkey. And somebody walked by and said, why are they making that donkey carry that heavy load? They are too heavy to both be on there. Next thing you know, by the time they get to town, they're carrying the donkey, right? So, I mean, you get the point, right? Everybody's going to have something to say about whatever it is that you do. You cannot please everybody. So you just need to do what is best for you. As long as you're following, your values, as long as you're doing what is right, you're not doing anything illegal, you need to do what you want to do and what you know is the best thing to do. Because honestly, you'll never be happy if you're living based on other people's opinions. And guess what? You're going to be the one with the regrets. At the end of the day, when you're sitting at home by yourself reflecting on your day, you're going to be the one that's unhappy. So you can't live for other people. You've got to do what's best for you. I'm trying to tell you. So just keep in mind, the only permission, the only validation, the only opinions that matter on your journey, on your quest to greatness, are your own. Right? Don't let somebody else keep you from being who you are, and don't let somebody else keep you from doing what you know that it is you need to do. Trust me, the right people, if there are any people that even should approve, they're going to approve. The people that are really your friends, your support system, they're going to approve of what you're doing, and they're going to encourage you. You don't need to, and even if they don't, who cares? Then that means they're not the right people, right? You just don't need to seek the validation of anybody. So just keep that in mind, guys. And I just want you to make sure that you're following your journey, that you're being yourself, and that you're not worrying about what other people think. All right? And that's all I really have for y'all today. I try to be brief in the morning. My disclaimer though, if there's any kids watching this, y'all got to do what y'all parents say, okay? You just got to do what they say. As long as you're living under their roof, you got to do what they say. I'm sorry, this video cannot get you out of, doing what they tell you to do, okay? So you got to do what they tell you to do. You can't just, go out and do what you want to do. But everybody else, all the adults, do what you want to do, be who you want to be, and just be the best you that you can be, all right? So my name is Pinique Singleton from connectwithpinique.com. This has been your episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you got some value from this. If you did, please like, comment, and share so other people can benefit from this information today. And I just want you guys to get out of here, get off of Facebook, get off of Instagram, and get out there and be great on purpose. All right, make this an awesome and amazing Friday, and I will see you guys back here Monday. All right, y'all have a good one. All right.